Hello there. Hi. Welcome back to my channel. I decided I would film an intro for this one because every single time I do a voiceover, I sound like I have no personality. So here we are. As you can tell from this video, I'm sure you know that I'm going to be trying out Prismacolors and Crayola colored pencils. And I know this is a box of crayons, but I did not have the actual box of colored pencils. I just have a tub of them from when I was in like elementary school. So yeah, here they are. These smell good. Like every other YouTuber, I'm gonna do a small self-promo. So if you know me just from this channel and not from my art Instagram, I do recommend that you go to my art Instagram and subscribe. Why did I say subscribe? Follow my art Instagram, sorry. A link to my channel, a link to my art Instagram will be in the description box down below. Anyway, without further ado, let's get down to the video. Hello, it's me on voiceover. So if you follow me on my Instagram, you will know that I redrew my colored pencil blue hair. The original piece was done with Crayola, and the second piece was done with Prismacolor. Now, I do know that I improved, so that's why the second picture looks a lot better than the first, but I also wasn't sure if the type of pencil I used played a part into how it appeared in the end. Now, the first thing I decided to do was swatch the colors. Now, while I do have significantly more Crayola colored pencils than I do Prismacolors, lots of them are duplicate colors and not necessarily a different color. Since that is the case, my Prismacolors technically have more diversity and a wider variety than my Crayola colored pencils. Since I do have a wider variety of Prismacolors, I decided to swatch the Crayola colored pencils first and find the individual Prismacolors and match them up as close to the Crayola colored pencils as I could. After I did the swatches, I decided to do a blending test, and I was pretty surprised because they acted really similar, and honestly, I don't even notice much of a difference, if at all. I decided to do 2 blending tests just so I could see more in depth of how well they performed. The first circle I blended was with the Crayola colored pencils, and the second circle was with the Prismacolors. And as I was blending, I was actually pretty surprised because looking up close, I saw that the Crayola colored pencils seemed to blend a little bit better than the Prismacolors did. In this lighting, which is pretty terrible, you can't really see much of a difference between the two, so afterwards when I was done blending them, I decided to do a close-up footage just so you could see the little difference between the two. And of course, because the lighting was still terrible, you couldn't even see the difference up close still, but I promise there is a bit of a difference with the Prismacolor and the Crayola blending. Personally, I think the Crayola did a better job of blending out than the Prismacolor did. Now, usually before I start a video, I never show or record my drawing process. And obviously you can see why, because the lighting barely shows the lines I make. Anyway, I'm going to start off by using the Prismacolors first. Now with these pictures, I'm going to be drawing them the exact same way with the exact same technique. The first picture, when I used the Prismacolors, I should have erased the lines more because in the ending you can see the pencil marks, and I really should get a kneaded eraser because that would definitely help with that problem, but I just simply don't have one yet because I've only just started to get into drawing and I don't have all of the supplies I need, I guess. I think the Prismacolors did a really nice job of putting realism to the hairs, and I think they did a really good job with capturing the lighting without making it look too cartoony per se. And in a moment you will see my cat, who decided to come and visit me because he wanted attention. So there's that. Now anyway, I will take a short drawing break just so you can enjoy watching the video. Now, since I'm not that experienced in drawing, I'm not too good at blending out skin tones, so I decided instead of trying to attempt it, I would just outline the back of her neck with a black pen. And personally, I think it actually looked really nice, and I think it created a really fun contrast with the realism of the hair and the kind of cartoony and unrealisticness of the skin. Now, something that I was surprised and very pleased to see was that the white colored pencil blended out the colors really nicely, and I was really happy about that because white colored pencils are really essential to blending things out, and I was a bit skeptical and wondering if it would do that with the Crayola colored pencils. And personally, Crayola is surprising me more and more, and as much as I love Prismacolor, I kind of want my money back. Now, despite the swatching and how the colors looked exactly the same on the page, they did in the end appear slightly different in color, and I just think that's because of the white colored pencil that I went over with, but I don't think that's too much of a big deal. My overall thoughts, I think that there is barely a difference between the two pictures. Now, yes, the proportions are not exactly the same and the colors are slightly different, but I think they both look really similar, and I'm pretty surprised with how the results turned out. The Prismacolor did do a better job of making it look more realistic lighting-wise, but I do think the Crayola colored pencils did do a really good job of looking as similar as possible, and in fact looked a little more detailed when it came to the individual hairs. Looking on Amazon right now, they're about $6, so the pack of 12 would make the pencils 50 cents each. Looking on Amazon with Prismacolor, however, the pack of pencils I have is about $50. In doing the math, that makes the pencils a little more than $1 each. Were Prismacolors better? Yes, overall I think they were. However, how they compare to $6 pencils, I truly believe Prismacolor doesn't need to be that expensive. They were so expensive, I had to buy my Prismacolors from eBay just so they could be under my budget. How similar the brands are honestly baffles me. They are so similar. You barely will see a difference if you saw this in person. Now, you do have to keep in mind that I did not do much of a blending for this picture besides using the white colored pencil, but I didn't truly blend two different colors together without the help of the pencil. If you are interested in a part 2 of this video, seeing me actually blend the colors out, just let me know in the comments down below. Before I close this video, I will end by saying that I am thinking of featuring your artwork once I hit 100 subscribers as a way of saying thank you. So how do you submit your artwork? Basically, just email me a picture of it, and I will put my email address down below. Please do not DM me on Instagram what your artwork is, just because it's a lot of work looking through my old messages. And if you have any other social media handles such as Instagram or Facebook or anything else, and you want me to attach it in the description box down below when I do feature it on my channel, just attach it in the same email. Now, if I get any artwork at all, I will have a little disclaimer by saying that I'm not sure when I will hit 100 subscribers, so it may take a while. So that means if I hit 100 subscribers 3 months later and you sent your artwork 2 months ago, please do not get mad at me for not featuring your artwork just yet because I haven't hit 100 subscribers. But if I get no artwork, which is most likely going to be the case, I will think of a different video idea to do when I do hit 100 subscribers. But I do want to close the video by saying thank you so much for supporting me. I'm really grateful for having 50 subscribers, and I didn't expect to have them this soon, considering I started just a few months ago. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next video. Take it easy, guys.